So welcome back everyone. So now we see how I make this wave animation, this EM wave animation. You can see I use the bloom effect and the animation shader for this. So let's get started and build it. So there are actually two ways to build this wave animation. First is use the grease pencil shader, and the second one is to use the animation shader which use the curve objects. So these both are good, but you can see this grease pencil shader looks like kind of fake effect, and the animation shader looks very good with the kind of bloom effect and the animation shading effect. So in this tutorial we are going to just build the animation shader, the wave structure with the animation shader. So the process of building this wave is started with the use of grease pencil and then convert it to the curve object, because you can see grease pencil do not use the animation shader and the bloom effect, and because of that we have to convert the grease pencil to the curve object and then use the bloom effect and the animation shader. Okay, so just enable the bloom effect in the render settings, and in the color management settings also set the view transform into the standard form and the look to none. So let's build and add our grease pencil in the scene with the blank. Okay, so now we have the grease pencil. Just go to the draw mode and also just make the color of the world object to the black. Now we select our grease pencil object and we are moved to the draw mode. Now just select the F pen. In the stroke color, just give it to the white color and give it to the such a quite nice radius. Let's see it. Let's give it to the 40 pixels. Now we are going and use this kind of curve object. Now select this curve option and just grab it, and now while you are grabbing this line, press the shift and then just remove your mouse or pen when the length you decided. Okay, now you have two handles between them. Now just grab these handles and structure it like a wave, like a EM wave. All right, see, this kind of form of wave is not precise, the because it doesn't have the wavelength and the frequency options, right? And I do not try to make the quite very precise and very scientific kind of wave. I just need the kind of structure the waveform have. So yes, this is what we have. You can actually adjust. Now when we lay out our waveform, we have to convert it to the curve. Okay, and then use the modifiers. So right click, oh sorry, so actually select your stroke and right click and convert it to the Bezier curve, and then you can delete your stroke or just hide it. Now select your stroke and give it to the bevel, some kind of bevel. In the options of curve setting, you can see in the geometry setting you have the bevel option, and give it to this let's say 0.005. It is quite good, and give it the resolution to 1. Do not overdo the resolution because it make your animation very slow, so do not overdo that. Now we have our curve form, and now we have our bevel object. Now it's time to use the modifiers so that we can have the proper waveform, the wave animation. First we add the array modifier and then we add the build modifier. Okay, so first just disable this build modifier, and you can see here is the merge option. Select it, and now we have to adjust the rate, the constant offset of our curve, so that it looks like a good waveform. So actually this kind of setting looks good for me, so I just move with it. And now you can use your emissions shader on the curve. Now the remaining part is very easy. Use it with the high strands and just enable the bloom effect. Now you have some kind of wave looking structure, right? Let's increase the array modifier to, okay, this number count. This count number is looking good. Now just enable your build modifiers so that you have a kind of animation of building this wave like this. So yeah, this is looking good, and you can adjust the different settings for it. And so this is all about how you make the wave animation, the EM wave animation in the Blender using the grease pencil and the curve objects. So this is all about this video. Till then, bye bye, take care, and do awesome stuff. Thank you.